everyone, welcome to Mad Mana Crafts. In this video I'm going to be crocheting a little turtle stuffed animal as a Christmas present for one of my friends. Her favorite colors are a dark purple and a deep teal, so I'm using those as well as an ivory to round them out. The lighter purple will be used for a surprise in the middle of the video, so stay tuned if you want to see what happens with that one. I'm going to use a African flower as the top part of the turtle shell, and then make a matching hexagon that's just a plain piece for the bottom, and then just make some little arms and legs, a little head and a little bitty tail, and sew those on. And it should be a pretty simple project. I'll stuff it with my polyfill, and it'll just be a really cute little guy and a good Christmas present for my friend who loves turtles. So let's get going. For our turtle today, I'm going to be using, I love this yarn, branded yarn, with the colors purple, ivory, and antique teal. I'm going to be making an African flower as the top part of the turtle shell, where I'll have the antique teal as the inner part of our flower, the purple as the petals and the border around the edges, and then the ivory as this little bit of accent color. I'll also be using the ivory as the belly of the turtle, and that'll just be a solid hexagon instead of the African flower. And I'll also make a hexagon of the ivory with solid stitches to go underneath the African flower so that you can't pull the stuffing out through the holes in the flower. Then I'll be using the antique teal again for the arms, the legs, the head, and the little tail. And then I have some craft buttons to use as eyes for the turtle. And I'll also be using a 4.5 millimeter hook to crochet with. I've also got the all-important helper kitty in his box over to the side here. So I'm going to start with the African flower, as that's what will determine the size of all the other parts of the turtle. So let's get going. Now I've almost finished the African flower. All that's left is to do one more row of purple, but I'm actually going to save that for later, and I'm going to use that row of purple to sew together the different parts of the shell. So the next step to do is to make ivory hexagon panels that are the same size and shape as this African flower, but that are just single crochets all the way up. So let's go ahead and get working on those two. Now that I've made my 3 pieces that I'm going to be using for the shell of the turtle, I can go ahead and sew them together using single crochet stitches around the edges with my purple yarn to finish off the African flower and to combine all 3 of my pieces. And I'll add stuffing as I go, but there's a little surprise too. One thing that I like to do with every stuffed animal that I crochet for people is I like to give them a little heart. So I've just gone ahead already and made a little heart out of my mixed berry color of yarn. And so as I stuff the turtle, I'll put the little heart in there with the stuffing, which no one will know, but I like it. I think it's cute. Here he is, our little finished turtle guy. He is pretty darn cute. He's pretty darn cute if I do say so myself. And I think he'll fit in perfectly with my friend's collection of turtles that she already has. and hopefully she loves the colors as much as I think she will. If you would like to have a pattern for this little guy, let me know in the comments below and I can type up a pattern and link it in the description if anyone is interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye! Oh no, Chubby! No! My helper kitty.